Hello everyone and welcome to Crochet and Knitting with Virginia. Today we're going to do a slip knot. Everything is using a 5mm hook with a worsted weight 4 yarn. Check out my video tips, tricks, tutorials, accessories. You will learn about different hook sizes and the yarn for it somewhere in that video. I do have on my door a reference sheets and charts, whatever you want to call them, that I refer to. References are things that people refer to in crochet that help them. That will help you see which yarn and hook size go together. Once you know that which yarn and hook size go together, like a worsted weight yarn number 4 and a hook size number 5, definitely go together. Alright, this is going to be my yarn tail. It's the length of my hook from the head of the yarn on the head of the hook, with the rest of the working yarn at the back of the hook. Notice how it looks, right? Okay, I'm going to now make a slip knot of the yarn, however it feels comfortable for you, and just use your pointer finger. There are other slip knots, but I feel they might be too complicated for a beginner. So they're even a little too complicated for me. And I've been crocheting since 2010. So in July of 2010, I started a crocheting. Some friends helped me. And since then, I've picked up how to do certain things online to make people's lives better. This is one way. Ready? Set yarn over your finger. Go behind the finger. And then yarn over the other finger. Go over the finger. Got that, right? 2 loops. Just put that there. You got tension on it. Take this back loop. Pull on it. And bring it over the front loop. Leave it there. Grab the other back loop. Pull it over the front loop. Now take it off of the finger. Again, make this the length of your hook. No matter where your hook is located, make this the length of your hook. Now, slip knot over the finger, over the finger, and down. Lift this up, leave it right there, grab this other one, pull to tighten that one. That's right, pull to tighten that other one. I take this one, put it off of the finger. You go. Find the working yarn, not the tail, just the working yarn. Got the working yarn. Take the tail, hide it. Look at that space. That's where the slip knot's gonna go. It's getting tighter. Ooh, a slip knot. Folks, we just created a slip knot. A slip knot means that if I were to pull on the yarn tail, the yarn would get smaller and smaller and smaller until this yarn falls through. But also if I notice that, right? This gets smaller and smaller, but I don't want that. Right now I want to grab this hook and I want to slip knot right there. The slip knot hook, put it right there on top of the crochet hook. That's right. See the tail? Doesn't go anywhere. We'll ignore that. We're going to grab the working yarn. Now the working yarn, you're going to pull on it. And you're going to make it closer to the hook. Now if you accidentally pull too tight on the hook, this hole or gap would not be there right now, and you need a hole or gap that big, not bigger. So always leave a little room to make the hook loose as possible. Always leave a tad bit of room. Now we will chain 4. Chain 4. Always grab here, thumb and middle finger. Grab there. Never put your arms on furniture. Keep them up off the furniture. You are going to, in fact, yarn over, put your hook downward so that you grasp the yarn and you stay held on to the yarn. Pull through once, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn. Now move your finger up here so it's easier to work with. Pull to 3 and pull to 4. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on the hook. I will do 5. That makes it better. Now we will slip knot. Slip knot is take this whole thing and go into here. The hook went into the chain. Yarn over, hook down, pull up a chain. Take the pulled up chain, put it through the other chain. That's a slip knot. We did nothing with the working yarn. At the second point, we just put the slip knot through the, and made a slip stitch. Ta-da! Now we will put the hook through the next available chain. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through. That's 2. 3. And 4. Notice we have a slip knot. Ta-da! Alright, now we will chain 1 to create a row, and now we will slip knot right into the very first one, the one with the chain in it. Chain 1 in it. If your yarn's not loose like that, it keeps dragging the ball, skein, hank, or cakes around, then you want to pull out the center pull. Okie dokie. Let's continue. We're going to take this hook and notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, you're going to put this right into the same part as your chain. I took it off camera real quick so I could see what I'm doing. And because this is just a slip stitch, okay, I made the hole a little bigger by putting the hook through it. That's what I meant by see what I'm doing. Because of the yarn colors. Some yarn may be difficult to see on camera. I put this through, but remember, you're only going through one loop. That's it. That's all you have is the front and loop it, because there is no other loop. Now pull through and then pull through. That's a slip knot. Now do another one. Go into here. Just like that. And then you will pull this slip knot right through that. That's right, folks. The working yarn is only there to pull up loops, never to make stitches or anything, because a slip knot is just a slip. Now, a slip stitch, just a slip stitch. Nothing else. These things are just slipping. Pull up a slip stitch and take the slip stitch, pull it through here. Most of the time, slip stitches are used for circular projects. Every single circular project, just about. Except the continuous round ones, but most other ones are slip stitch into the top of the third chain. That's how we do rounds. That way, here you have a slip stitch, and then pull that slip stitch through. I will put this down like that and show you this is a slip stitch. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's continue for the second row. Third row. First row down here, second here, third row. I just want to chain one, give myself a row to work with, and now I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the 4? 2 light pinks and then 2 almost dark pinks. Yeah, we are going to put a lot of tension on that there. It loosened up in my hand. Don't worry. Things are easy in crochet to fix if you ever have problems. But we're going to go right through there. And we are going to slip stitch. In fact, I think you can make an entire blanket out of slip stitches. Considering that you do 40, 60, 80, 100, 140, 60, 80, somewhere in that range, up to 200. And you can get a lap blanket or a crib blanket. Now, anytime your blanket doesn't look good, fog it out and continue. Or better yet, look for a pattern that has to do with blankets. And look for lap blanket pattern, crib, twin, full, queen, king. And you will see they tell you how much to chain. From there, you just write down the blanket sizes and then write down the chains that are done. And that will help you to do blankets. And you can do it with a slip stitch right here like I did. 1, 2, 3. I just did 3. Chain 1 and turn. Notice 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go ahead and go into here. And remember, folks, the tail is on the right, like this. This is now the right side. I will do this slip stitch for a second. Well, this is now the right side of your work. This is the wrong side. Sometimes the right side and the wrong side look alike. But there is a difference with this little lumpy thing compared to this little area in the middle. Compared to this area in the middle. So, as always, this is the wrong side because it's on the left. This is the right side. When you chain, you always chain with the wrong side. When you work a row 1, you worked on the right side. So all your odd numbers are on the right side. And all your even numbers are on the wrong side. So knowing that might help you to do things correctly. There's your slip knot. It looks like a double crochet because you just put the hook in only, and you pull up a loop. With a single crochet, you would then yarn over and put that yarn over through 2 of these. With a slip stitch, these 2 go right through each other. This one goes right through there. That's a slip stitch. Big difference. So slip stitches and single crochets never start with a yarn over. Like the half double, double, and treble start with yarn overs. The yarn over is only for the pull up loop for the slip stitch, and for the single crochet you'll then, after you pull up a loop, do that yarn over, pull through 2 loops. With the double crochet you will do the yarn over, then go through with a half double, double, and trebles are always 2 loops. But because we are doing a slip stitch, doesn't this look great? Yeah, that's a cute little slip stitch. As you can see, I'm coming off here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Notice this area seems bigger. Yep. Than these other areas. That's because this white one is 1. This one right here is 2. This one right here, above this white stuff, so this white thing is 1. Where that white one is, yep. That's those bunch of loops. These other loops that are white are 2. These other loops that are pink are 3. And if you pull down, all these dark ones are 3. So there's 3 bumps on the right side. 1 white, 2 whites, 1 pink, 1 dark pink. So 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 4 loops. This part down here, right at the wicked bottom, is ignored, especially if you go on this side. It looks like you should never, on the wrong side, ever count that. Instead, count this. 1, right there, 1. Let go. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. But I like counting on the right side because it's just better. But see how this part looks? And if you turn it, how the wrong side looks? Yeah. But this is a slip knot, folks. Again, subscribe to my channel. Push the top notification bell and get all the notifications so that you will see every video that I post. And please check out all my other videos, especially the tips and tricks tutorials thing, way before you even start crocheting. This way here you learn about the hooks, the yarn themselves, other things that you might need, like a tapestry needle, or a knitting gauge, that'll help you to learn how to knit. Right here in the middle would be your swatch, that you would put a swatch down. They'll get that the right amount of stitches per 4 inches or per 1 or 2 inches, and you would in the middle there, but then you would pick up your hook and start putting it through and go, oh, my hook has no numbers on it. Well, let me find out where it is. Oh, that's the one that fits. And it's simple because you can see here this part and this little part. You want to make sure that the 5mm right here, number 8, it's the US 8, fits onto here, right there, right, but this little part right here fits on right there. Yep, 5mm works. Anyways, again, let's start slip stitch, slip stitch. Check out again tips, tricks, and tutorials video. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that top notification bell, and share the channel. I mean, any crochet group you're on, if they allow you to share YouTube channels, please share my YouTube channel. Share through any social media, share through texting, share through email. And as always, come back more often as I put more videos up throughout the year. Again, thank you for participating in Virginia's Crochet and Knitting YouTube channel.